Hey, what's going on? It's Rick here, and I'll tell you what, it is almost Valentine's Day, and probably if you're watching this video, you may even be watching it on Valentine's Day or the day after. But, I want to give you some ideas for the gamers in your family or your loved one that maybe be a gamer. And this is kind of all focused around Nintendo this time around. Now, yeah, you might say, you know what? How come it's just Nintendo? There are other gaming options out there, and yes, that is true. And I do kind of spread my gaming across all the platforms, whether it be the Xbox One, the PlayStation 4, the Nintendo 3DS, which you'll see in a minute here, as well as the Nintendo Wii U. And I also game on the PC, so I am an equal opportunity gamer. But for today, we're going to focus on Nintendo, because to me, Nintendo kind of is just fun. And that's how it always is for me. It gives a different feel when I play these games. So I want to share with you some gift ideas for your loved ones, or for yourself for that matter. And we're going to open it up with handheld gaming. Now, you have a couple of options out there when we talk about handheld gaming. And in my opinion, the best handheld gaming on the market today is really going to come down to a Nintendo product, or you're going to be looking at the Sony PlayStation Vita, which is interesting in its own right, but there's no denying, at least in my opinion, this is the way to go. It's the new Nintendo 3DS XL. I've talked about this before, so I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this, but you can pick up the new Nintendo 3DS XL, which is this larger version, or they now make the smaller version that's a little bit more portable. Screen size is going to be a little bit smaller. Battery life is not going to be as good as the 3DS XL, and it's, I think, $20 cheaper at $179 if memory serves me correct, where the 3DS XL is about $199. I like the larger one. There's hand size, not massive, not small, but it's comfortable to hold this thing when you're playing. And I like it because I have 3 kids. It's a lot easier for me to just open this up, and you can see that's what I was playing last, Super Mystery Dungeon, Pokemon. And you can open it up, you can play it, you can take it with you, and it's pretty portable. So let's talk about some games that maybe you'd want to pick up. And again, kind of keeping with the theme of Valentine's Day, you're going to see that some of these games are not just one player. Now, this one, admittingly so, you could play it online with others, but Yokai Watch, and I've been saying this ever since this game first was announced. A lot of people draw the comparison of Yokai Watch to Pokemon. I don't think that's really fair. The only kind of similarity you're going to find here is that with Yokai Watch, yeah, there's these creatures. They're called yokai. Kind of like ghosts, but not really. Kind of like monsters, but not really. But you basically build up a team of 6 yokai, and you collect yokai medallions, basically kind of trapping these guys, or befriending them, as it would be. Form your teams, and there's a whole storyline to this game, but you can also go online and battle others. There's common yokai, there's legendary yokai, there's rare yokai. You can evolve them. There's a lot of different things that you can do. So that's where a lot of people say it sounds really similar to Pokemon. But again, it's a lot of fun, and there's so much humor to this game too, that I definitely recommend picking it up. Japan is so far ahead of us with this game. This movie, as a matter of fact, you probably heard about this. When Star Wars Episode 7 came out, the yokai movie made more money in China than Star Wars, which is kind of mind-blowing. And I believe Yokai Watch 2 is already out over in Japan. Hopefully it makes its way out here. Super, super fun game, and lots to do in it. Now, if you want to get into a game that's pretty fun, it's kind of a pick up and go game, so you don't have to invest a ton of time into it. You can play it online with other people, or this is great to spend time with your friends or your loved one over Valentine's. Zelda Triforce Heroes. I'm not going to say that it's a traditional Zelda game. This is more around going into dungeons, kind of working as a team of 3 to solve puzzles, to move things around, to stack on top of each other, to get past certain levels. And it's a lot of fun. Again, not going to be super deep, not what you would traditionally think with a Zelda game, but still, for that co-op gameplay, it's one that you can sit down and play with your special someone or yourself. So Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer. Now, this is another fun game, a little bit different than your typical Animal Crossing game. And I'm going to say that this is going to be a big hit for those in your family that maybe are the home designers, they like to watch home and garden TV, stuff like that, because what this game allows you to do is you kind of go into the town as a designer and you get requests from different people within Animal Crossing, animals, and you build the town up. You decorate the homes, you get graded on it, and things like that. So it has that element to it. It's a lot of fun. There's special events. It's got Spot Pass, Street Pass, all of that good stuff. And it is compatible with these, which is the Animal Crossing amiibo cards. So that's season 2 that I just showed you that just came out here in the States. And if you're not familiar with these are Animal Crossing cards that basically act like amiibo. So you can kind of wave them across your new 3DS because the older 3DSs don't have that sensor built in. So you'd have to buy a separate attachment to use these cards with it. But if you got one of the new 3DSs, you wave the card over it and it'll unlock things, not just for Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer, but for the Animal Crossing Wii U game, and it'll unlock it for other things as well. These are pretty cheap too. You can get them, I think it's like $4.99 a pack, depending on where you shop. Let's move on to the Wii U because the Wii U is a lot of fun in my household. I played a lot with my kids, and there's just 3 games that I want to highlight here. If you got a hardcore gamer in the family, somebody who wants to put a lot of time into a game, this is probably one of the most beautiful and deep games you're going to find on the Wii U right now, Xenoblade Chronicles X. Very deep RPG, a lot to it. It looks absolutely gorgeous. I will warn you, this game takes a lot of space on your Wii U. So if you've got a basic Wii U, you're probably going to need to attach an external hard drive to it. If you've got the normal Wii U, you're probably going to have to make some space on it as well, because there are additional download texture packs and things that are going to improve the performance of this game on the Wii U. But when you actually get those things, and they're all free to download, this game is amazing, and it's super deep as well. So that's Xenoblade Chronicles X. And then the last 2 I want to talk about, and I've talked about these for a while now, Family Fun and Splatoon. So if you like shooters, you like going online, you like doing duels, whether it be local or online via multiplayer, you cannot go wrong with Splatoon. There's so much to it. You get all kinds of weapons. It's more like almost like a paintball battle, if you will, but it's these squids and inks and turf battles and things like that. And there's all kinds of special events that happen. I believe there's one that's going on right now or starting to, that is a Splatfest for Pokemon Red versus Green, I think it is, or Red versus Blue. And it's a lot of fun. So if you're into shooters, you want to have a great time, this is family fun. It's rated E for everyone. It's called Splatoon. And finally, the must-have game on the Wii U, I've always said this, Super Mario Maker. You can create your own Mario levels. You're going to buy this game, and you're just going to keep playing it, not because of the fact that you can create your own levels, but also because you can just download levels that other people have created. So there is so much. If you love Mario, pick this up. You're not going to be disappointed. You can make your own levels. You can download other levels. It's levels that look retro Mario all the way up to new Super Mario Bros. Graphics, and it's really, really fun. So we talked a lot about Nintendo in this video, and I'm curious, are you guys going to be picking up any of the things that I showed you today for your special someone for Valentine's Day, or maybe even for yourself, whether or not it's Valentine's Day or not? These all make great gifts and fun games to play. So I'm curious to see your thoughts. Feel free to leave them in the comments down below. And as always, if you have questions, let me know as well. You can hit me up on Twitter at metagamers. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing for more content, and I will catch you guys next time. Take care.